Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Intan Deviana. I am a native Indonesian speaker. I love sharing everything about my language learning journey. So here I am, and in this video, I would like to share with you about why I decided to learn Korean language. So it's always an interesting story to talk about the reason why I wanted to learn Korean language. Because at first, I didn't really know why I was being interested in this language. But if you may know, Korean culture and Korean dramas are very popular in my country, Indonesia. But actually, I'm not a K-drama lover or kind of someone who so into Korean culture or something like that. No. But I watch some Korean dramas actually. And I think I would say that maybe from there, from watching the Korean dramas, I started to fall in love with the language of Korean or Korean language that is used by the actors in the Korean dramas. And then when I noticed the letters of Korean language, or it's called by Hangul, I don't know why, but I became interested in the shape of the Hangul compared to some, characters like Japanese characters or Chinese characters. I would say that Hangul is the simplest one. Like I don't care about how to read, but from the shape, it looks like the simplest one. So I think that's the reason why I became interested in learning the language, because of the shape of the Hangul letters. So because of that, I decided to start Korean language, but actually I wanted to learn Japanese and also Arabic language. And at first I was a little bit confused actually about which language I should learn first. So among Korean, Japanese and Arabic, I actually wanted to learn Arabic at first. Because what? Because I've already been able to read Arabic characters, the letters of Arabic, because I can read Quran, which is written in Arabic letters. So it means when I want to learn Arabic, I don't need to learn the letters because I've been able to read it. I can start to memorize the vocabulary and also the sentence structures right away. But if I learn Japanese or Korean, I should learn the characters first, which means it will take more time for me to learn the languages, right? But then I remember when I was at university, I was actually learning Arabic for about, I'm not sure, but I think like 2 semesters or 3 semesters. And then back then, I didn't really understand about how Arabic sentences work. So I didn't really understand about how to build the sentence. And then at that time, I was not really interested in continuing learning Arabic, even though when I was at university, I learned Arabic. So after thinking about which language I should learn first, finally I chose Korean language because of the reason that I've already mentioned earlier. And then I started to learn Korean by myself. I think I started to learn Korean in 2023 or 2024. I'm not really sure. But the first step that I learned is to learn the Hangul letters by watching some videos on YouTube. And I found that it was not really difficult for me to understand how to pronounce the letters and how to, kind of write or kind of read. It was not really difficult at first. So at least I have the very basic Korean language, in this case is the Hangul letters. But then after learning it by myself for about, some weeks, I guess, then all of a sudden I gave up learning because maybe I didn't have any partners to study with or to learn together. So I think I lost the motivation. Then I had other commitments as well that I should do. Then finally learning Korean was forgotten. Then, yeah, I didn't really continue learning Korean until some weeks ago. That spirit suddenly came to me, and at that time I decided to take the Korean course. Because what? Because I think I am an absolute beginner learner, which means I need someone else to learn together, or in this case also I need a tutor that can help me figure out the anything about Korean language. So after that, I decided to take course. This is like the group course, or kind of many people in one class. So this course is for beginner learners. So yeah, I decided to take the course, and here I am. I'm still in I think it's gonna be the 5th meeting. So far I do enjoy the classes. For your information, the course takes 4 or 5 months with 32 meetings, and in the first month we're learning the Hangul letters, how to pronounce, how to write, and etc. Everything about Hangul. And I said before, when I was learning by myself, I found it not really difficult. But then when I took the course, and right now it's already like the 4th or 5th meeting, I forgot. Then I finally found that learning the Hangul it's not as easy as I thought before, because behind that there are so many rules that we need to understand so that we can read the Hangul correctly. We can pronounce the letters correctly as well. So at this stage, I think I start to feel a little bit overwhelmed with the Hangul reading practice. But I do enjoy this phase because surprisingly, someone on Telegram, so this person is one of the participants of the course. Her name is Mila. Hi Mila. She suddenly sent me a message through Telegram, and then she kind of, asked me to be her language learning partner in Korean language. So I found this is really blessing, because I believe when we are absolute beginner learner, we need someone else. Like I said before, we need an accountability partner to keep up our motivation, kind of that. So when she texted me and then she would like to be my partner, obviously I said yes. So yeah, that's my story about why I decided to learn Korean language. Then one thing that I learned about my decision to learn Korean language from scratch is that I am now a very absolute beginner learner in terms of language learning. So noticing this feeling, like being absolute beginner learner, makes me realize how hard it is to be an absolute beginner learner of a language. Because I have a student that is 0 in Indonesian language, then of course I have to assist her learn Indonesian from scratch. And obviously in this case, I should be very patient to assist her, to help her learn Indonesian language. So it means this feeling is what I feel right now. To be a newbie in Korean language makes me realize that I need more time, like my student who takes time a lot to understand one lesson only. It's like a reminder for me to be kind of not complain about, someone else's process in terms of learning a language from scratch, something like that. Alright, so now what about you guys? Are you learning a new language right now? Especially besides English. Maybe you've been advanced in English, but maybe you are going to learn a new language. Do you have any plan to kind of start learning a new language, but you're still confused which language you should learn first, like me? Maybe you can share your stories with me in the comment section below. So I think that's it from me today, and I hope you enjoy my video. If you like this video, consider to give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel and share this video with anyone. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.